I'm a private detective and have been one for years. I thought I had seen everything, but nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared me for what I found in that house. Even now, when I close my eyes, the vision of that place haunts me. When I arrived, I felt a shiver run down my spine. The house was huge but looked like it was on the verge of collapse, wrapped in mist. I approached slowly, trying not to make a sound, and raised my flashlight. The front door looked like it had been abandoned for years, but for some reason, I felt that someone, or something, was waiting for me inside. As soon as I entered, a suffocating silence filled the place. My footsteps echoed, and I tried to convince myself that I was alone, until I heard a sound from upstairs, like a door creaking. I stood still for a second, my heart pounding like never before. I decided to go up the stairs, even though every instinct told me to run out of there. At the top of the stairs, I found a room that looked like it had been abandoned for decades. There were old dolls on a shelf, staring at me with their cold eyes. Old photographs on the walls, people I never knew, but who seemed to be watching me. When I got closer, one of the dolls moved, almost imperceptibly. My heart raced. I approached it, trying to understand what was happening. That's when I started to hear whispers. They seemed to come from the walls, muffled words that I couldn't decipher. I put my ear to the wall, and at that moment, I heard my name. A faint, desperate voice repeating, "Alex, Alex." I pulled back quickly, unable to believe what I had just heard. Suddenly, I felt a chill, and when I turned around, I saw something I will never forget. The figure of a woman, pale, with empty, lifeless eyes, was floating toward me. I felt my legs give way, and I fell to the floor, but she kept coming. Her expression was one of absolute emptiness, as if she were forever trapped in that place. My breathing grew shallow. I knew I had to get out of there. I gathered all my courage, stood up, and ran to the exit. The door was locked. I pounded with all my might, screaming, begging for it to open. I felt her getting closer, closer, as if the house itself was trying to keep me there. But finally the door opened, and I escaped outside, breathing heavily, my heart racing. Before leaving, I looked one last time at the house, and there, in the window, was the figure of that woman, watching me, as if she wanted to say something. I never knew what she wanted or why she was there, but I learned one thing. Some doors should never be opened. That was the last time I investigated a house like that. The feeling of being watched, pursued, never left me. Even today, I still feel that spirit still follows me.